All right, well, Qubo has launched its new set of products, and I'm joined by the CEO, Nikhil. Thank you so much, Nikhil, for joining us. First question to you. We have had this conversations around dashcams in the previous years too before. But what makes your brand differ in the dashcam category in particular? I'll switch on to the later products, but yes, talking about the dashcam, what is new here?
I think fundamentally, look, there's a massive opportunity for dash cams. The way road safety is, driving is, it always helps to have proof of how what happened, right? I think what's different about us is a good question. Is really we have a whole tech stack ourselves. We do the hardware, software, app ourselves, right? So we control what's in the product, how it's been driven, and we can offer a whole range of features and consumer experience which others can't. So we start first with the consumer. What does the consumer want? How do they use the product? And work backwards and sort of gear our tech towards that.
Also, when we see the demand side, how was the demand going? Because I know you have sold a good amount of lakh and a half units in the previous years. How's the demand seen? What are the numbers that you are catching up there?
It's skyrocketing, yeah. To be honest, we didn't understand how big the market was. We actually did some research and we found the market doesn't exist. That's what the feedback we got. But since we've launched, it's been an amazing response. We actually out of stock last 3 months, and we're selling about 10,000 a month and scaling rapidly. So it's more the production capacity versus the demand, which is the problem right now. And I'm hoping the Diwali season will be a massive bumper for us.
All right. So if I switch on to the other products, you're also into smart homes, you're also into CCTVs and various other products. Can you give us any insight on and some interesting trend when you see towards any such products that are seeing a good demand? Because see, housing is also on a robust rise in India. So any product trend that you're seeing which is on a rise, and Cubo could probably capture it.
Fundamentally what's happening is, we've all got used to doing everything from our phone. Our bank, our grocery, our everything happens on our phone. So people want more and more that their home be controlled from the phone as well. So everything from our smart locks we make to video doorbells which come on your phone to your security, people are expecting on the phone to be able to manage it from there. And that's the market we're in. Creating automation from everything from locks, entrance to security to maybe appliances, and have that all work off seamlessly, smartly, in a cohesive manner off your phone.
Right. Also, Nikhil, if you could tell me how big the market is currently for the segments that you are venturing into. Majority is dash cams and smart homes that you are probably into. What is the market size in India, and globally, what is the demand looking like?
I think the overall market for smart devices is around 8,000 crores today. But in India, but that includes appliances as well. But think about it this way. How many locks are sold in India in a year? How many doorbells are sold in India in a year? How many cameras are sold? The smart products are just 1-2% of the overall category, right? So the smart locks are less than 1%. But if you look at Korea or the US, you look at numbers like 30 and 20% of all new products being sold are smart products. So I think the opportunity is immense. It's a question of the price points need to come down. The products need to become more reliable and affordable. And that's where it's taking, and that's what we're seeing happening today. That's what Qubo is doing. Earlier a smart lock used to be 40,000. We brought it down to 7,000. And any good lock today costs 4 to 5. So why not get a smart lock? As that price point drops, that adoption is scaling.
All right. Are you looking at acquiring the mass market when it comes to smart locks and dash cams? Are you trying to tie up with OEMs or last mile delivery companies for being getting the smart plus building up your order book as well?
I think it's a great question. I think right now we're a consumer brand. We're focusing on building our own customer distribution, selling directly to consumers. But absolutely, we're already having a lot of interest from builders in many, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Pune. We've done full buildings. But yeah, that is still opportunistic. But today the focus is consumer. But next year probably we'll be focusing on the B2B as well.
Sure. Also, if I come to company, how is the financials been? I know many companies don't like to talk about financials, but yes, how much growth are you seeing when it comes to the festive season, and how much over the past 5 years the company has performed and the next year's outlook?
A very small company. I think we've tripled every year last 3 years. This year we're doubling. So we'll probably do about, this month we did 15 crores in revenue alone, and we're scaling every month. So we're a startup. Every month is growth. Okay. So I think we will probably end up with we're at a 200 crore annual run rate this year, monthly annualized, and hopefully double again next year. The market is huge.
I think that's a great, towards the last question, how are you planning any fundraise? Because, startups usually have that thing of raising money and then probably when, penetrating the market. What are the plans there?
I think we've been very fortunate that we have a good parent like Hero who's funded us so far. I think we have capital for now, but maybe towards the end of the year, next year, we will look to do a larger fundraise just so that we can grow faster. This market, what it needs is the products are there. the awareness is low of what is possible. So we do need to create awareness, build the market. For that, yeah, we will do a fundraise next year.
Also, and if I may speak about other new products that you might be wanting to venture into it, moving on from automobile and smart homes, any other new products that you are categorically working into?
No, I think the smart home and smart cars are huge. There's a lot more within that we're trying to do, right? Of all the products we are in today, we're adding more variants, more lock variants, more camera variants, more dashcam variants, as you saw today. We launched the trackers today. So there's a lot more we're doing within the categories, and maybe one or two categories you'll hear from us soon.
Soon. That's I think the news catch point. Thank you so much, Nikhil, for joining us. That was the CEO talking about how really the market is performing and how good the demand is.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.